So we have Geometrie Variable, and they are from France, and they are a three-man group that did a lot of shaping and a lot of tutting and a lot of creation of visuals throughout their whole routine. They were stellar, and again, the judges really enjoyed what they were able to do on that stage, and we now are going to jump into what we thought of their audition performance. Jenalyn, as you're tutting, oh, that was beautiful.
Right?
As you're tutting, what was your take on their performance?
Wow, I really liked this one actually. It was very interesting. I saw that there was a lot of potential on this routine in terms of where they could actually take it because of how unique the style was. I saw that they had very, very intricate patterns and angles that they definitely put the geometry in the geometric name that they have, which you say it a lot better than me because you speak fluent French.
Geometrie. I need a French hat with this, and like a mustache again. Okay, continue.
Yeah, but I thought that they had a very interesting style, which I really enjoyed, and you could see how much work they put into practicing it. However, I do think that they need a little more work on making those lines precise in terms of synchronizing it with one another, because they had a lot of moments that I did point out as I was watching it that were not in sync. So I think that they need to have that figured out before they can move on and create something new and exciting and add something more to it. So what did you think?
Well, I mean, I agree with you. I think that obviously there were those moments that they were just out of sync and they weren't perfectly moving as one group. Again, a lot of what they do depends on one another in terms of the movement and the shapes that they're creating. My favorite part was when, you know, it went click, clack, and then the individual at the bottom used his legs to accent that move, and then it went all the way back up. There are certain moments there that were great. My favorite part about the performance is that it was unique. It was, no one has really tackled that style of dance for an entire performance. People have used it for certain sections, but I was really, really happy to see someone take it as a full theme style of dance. However, again, Jenalyn does have a great point in terms of there were moments where their precision, their accuracy, and their performance dropped a little. And again, my biggest critique is that their creative integrity, again, outside of those great shapes, what's the story that you're bringing forward, and why are we watching? Outside of just saying, hey, that's a really cool take on dance, what else are you going to bring to that table? But I was entertained, and I loved the unique flair that they added and the fact that they used that dance style throughout. So let's jump into the judging section and let's wake up our star, Baby Ella. Baby Ella! Cool glasses, Baby Ella. Cool glasses. Cool glasses.
Yeah,
she knows. She knows. All right, let's jump into this. All right, here we go. 5, 2, 3, 9. Boom. Callback.
Callback.
Okay, talk to me about the callback.
Whew. All right, so I'm saying callback because even though they were interesting and they had that unique part about them, the cleanliness was just really key for me, and they did not, because their highlight of their whole routine was their tutting. They just needed to hit that, and because they didn't hit that for a number of moments, that's what did it for me. And the fact that they were just using a lot of their upper body, which was really cool with all the lines and the angles they were hitting, but I feel like they kind of forgot about their lower half and the movement that they could use with that huge audition room, because it's a big space, and I think that they could have utilized that just a little more.
I agree with the fact that, you know, like your cleanliness needs to be there, especially when you're working as a trio and you're dependent on one another. And again, that creative integrity was a little lacking in terms of what's the storyline and what's the overarching emotion of the piece. However, I thought that they were unique enough to earn their spot into the duels. And again, they showed us that they are good at what they do. They are very talented. They are very good as a unit. Now in the duels, it's going to put them to the test. If they come up with that storyline, if they are in sync and they execute their moves, they'll move far. But if they don't, you know, it'll be their last dance. So.